Hi, I'm Brian Russell, and I don't know about you, but it seems as though this coronavirus has really ramped up anxiety and fear all around us. And that creates challenges for us who are pursuing goals, who are running small businesses, pastors who are leading churches, really at all levels. There's exceeding amounts of anxiety and fear. And one of the challenges of that is that fear and anxiety constrict what we're able to see. And it's at times like this that leadership is desperately needed. And this is just a quick word. One of my favorite philosophers from the 19th century, Edward Schopenhauer, he has a fantastic quotation, which I think is beneficial for us to think about just for a couple minutes this morning. He wrote, "Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world." In other words, there's an assumption that we all make that kind of what we think, what we feel is the actual truth of the big reality that's around us. And in times of anxiety, what we feel and think, it just makes it feel like we're trapped and that everything's going to get worse and worse. And this is where it's critical that we keep clear heads, because one of the things that you have to observe is that the entire world's being affected right now. So the feelings that you have as a business owner are the same ones that are being felt by people, working class people who are worried about their jobs, other business owners, CEOs of major corporations. So here's the challenge. How can we make sure that the limits that we have in our own minds aren't constricting our ability to take action today? So I just have a couple questions. Here's what I'm thinking about. And I've heard these questions from others, and so I'm not exactly sure the source of these, but these are some of the questions that I like to think about when I'm tempted to kind of withdraw and just react. And the first question is, how can I best serve my customers? How can I best serve my team members? And the second one is, how is this good? How might this give me an opportunity to think about my business and not just be in operation scramble mode, but how can I step back strategically and use this time of real disruption to set myself up long term so I can maximize the value that I can bring to the people that I serve with my business? And then a last question is, what would it look like if I didn't get paid until my customers were 100% satisfied? Now that's a fun one today, right? Because we're all wondering about cash flow and stuff. But what if we just focused on actually serving and delivering maximum value? Can you imagine where you're going to come out just a couple weeks from now or months or however this disruption lasts? Because the truth of the matter is this too shall pass, right? So set yourself up long term. Don't be trapped by the limits of what you think you can see today with your own eyes, and don't mistake those for the limits of the abundance that's found in this world. I'm Brian Russell, and if I can be of any service to you during this season, I'm open to a conversation, and I'd love to have a deep and powerful coaching conversation with you. Take care.